In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to permanently stop being the nice guy in your dating life so you can actually date the women you wanna date. Because if you're a nice guy, that is going to hold you down forever. You will not be respected, you will be invisible, and women will never desire you because it's biology and psychology. So if you want the dating life you actually deserve, you need to fix this now. And obviously what I'm gonna show you in this video is a sliver of what I take my one-on-one clients through. If you're curious, message me on Instagram, TRG at the real game. Now, this is my beautiful little ascension ladder that we're gonna work our way up. And mind you, this is not a band-aid fix, because if you're a nice guy, there are deeper problems going on. There's a deeper root cause that we have to excavate to permanently fix you. I can't just give you a pickup line. I can't just tell you to text one thing one time. That doesn't fix the issue. And that's probably what's been happening with you as a nice guy that sucks with women, is you go on YouTube and you're like, how do I get better with women? You learn a pickup line, you say it, then you don't know how to continue the conversation, you don't know how to set dates, you have funnels, but you leak in your processes because you don't fix the root cause, which is who you are as a man. Who you are as a man is the foundation of dating and success with women and desire. And so this video is going to aim at fixing the root cause, the underlying issue to everything. You've been putting a band-aid on a broken leg. We need to fix the leg. We need to fix you from the inside out. So if you've been a nice guy, step one, you have to understand, where is this coming from? You need awareness of the root cause of why you are the way you are. And this can come up from a bunch of different ways. And you need to literally spend time by yourself and write down and brainstorm why the hell you're such a nice guy. Is it because you were taught that if you ever disrespect a woman, that you're gonna be a terrible person? Maybe. Was it because you thought, well, I want them to like me and I want approval, and I'm gonna do that by being a nice guy, and that's gonna make me better than all the jocks at school because they're assholes, but they're gonna like me because I'm the shining armor. That might be why. There's all of these deeper reasons as to why you are the way you are. We have to identify the root cause. And honest to God, it's probably going to have happened between the ages of like 5 and 15. Okay? If you're 40, this is not, the root cause didn't happen when you're 39. The root cause happened from your upbringing, how your parents treated you, how your parents conditioned you, how women treated you at school, how people treated you, how society handles you. This is the root cause. You need to turn back the clock and go deep. You have to develop an awareness of why you are the way you are. Where is this stemming from? Your parents, your first girlfriend? Like, where is the nice guy seeking approval audition coming from? You just don't want to be lonely, and so you're like, I'm gonna, there's all these things, there's all these fears, and it always, the root cause, by the way, always comes from a negative emotion. It always comes from a fear of something. It always comes from some sort of trauma. Fear of approval, right? Fear of being lonely. Fear of being seen as a bad person. Fear of being liked by others. That is the root cause. And you need to literally, after this video, write down and brainstorm key moments, because it's going to be deep in your subconscious. Key moments in your life when you were growing up where things happened to you, with a girl, with friends, with sports, with your family, and write them down and start to identify, this happened. As a result, I reacted by doing this, by being nice, by being overly nice, by being super considerate, because this happened. You need that. If you don't go that deep, you're never going to fix the root cause. Like, this is changing human behavior from the inside out, and you can do it. Number 2. Once you've identified the root cause, is you need to unlearn everything around women. Everything. From the moment you are born. Essentially, everything you've ever been told about women is a lie. Everything. You've been psyoped and programmed by Disney, by Netflix, by TikTok to create this worldview in you, this mindset and this belief in you about women that is all wrong. You've been shoved in your face, Disney movies, princess movies, all of these things, the guy on his knee, all of these things, and you've been subliminally conditioned to believe XYZ about women, about dating, about what they like, about how to get them, about how to keep them, about how to date them. You need to wipe the slate clean. You need to unlearn everything you know about women. Everything. So much so that you are a clean slate. It is completely snow white, brand new mindset. Because here's what happens. You have a root cause of nice guy, right? That's created you who you are today. And you couple it with your belief around women that is garbage and wrong and a lie. And that equals behavior that is nice. And the behavior is what repels the women. And so we have to peel back the layers of why you're behaving the way you are. And so obviously one of them is you're going to believe in this Disney movie and all these good things and all this and all that. It's all horseshit. It's all horseshit. Women are not the prize. You've been told a lie. And I don't want to get into propaganda and get my tinfoil hat on, but you know what I'm saying. All the movies, all the TV shows, all the famous movie stars, it's all a lie. It's not nature. It's not biology. It's not reality. And so you need to take all of your beliefs around women and unlearn them and adapt new beliefs. New beliefs that are honestly the quite opposite of everything you know. It's the opposite. It's all the opposite. Okay? Treating others how you want to be treated with women, it's the opposite. It is completely the opposite. You do not treat women how you want them to treat you. If you do that, they will not respect you, they won't like you, and they will stomp on you. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and do it and come back to me. And go ahead and try and prove me wrong, but I can guarantee you 1,000 times out of 1,000, 1,000,000 out of 1,000,000, I am fucking right about this. I know this like the back of my hand. And so you need to unlearn everything you know. All your misconceptions, all your beliefs, everything. Completely clean slate. Once you do that, and you start to consume the right content, and you start to actually see the world in the correct way, you're going to need to start identifying behaviors and thoughts that are nice. This is the ascension. And so that would be double texting, that would be compliments, that would be validation, that would be gift giving, that would be dinner reservations, that would be tons of performative effort via texting and emojis and multiple messages and paragraphs. All you need to start identifying behaviors in real time and being like, oh shit, I'm being too nice. I'm being way too nice. I'm being way too tried. I'm putting in way too much effort. I'm being way too chalant. You need to start identifying where your gaps are, where the problem is, what you're saying that's causing them to run, what you're doing that's causing them to run, how you're behaving when you're around a woman that's causing them to lose desire and intrigue for you. And I just listed a bunch of examples of what that comes up as and what that looks like in terms of behavior. But you need to start identifying these behaviors because we're going to eventually change them. Right? Instead of all these paragraphs and all this double texting, you're comfortable walking away now. You have more abundance. You have more confidence, right? And honestly, confidence and insecurity could be a big root cause. You could be really insecure as a man and you're trying to overcompensate with being really, really nice so that people like you because you're so afraid, right? It all comes from fear. So understanding all these things is really, really important. And you need to identify how this actually comes up in your dating life. And how literally it can come up in how you look in images, how you message first, how you DM, how you ask questions, how you set dates, how you go on dates, how you escalate, all of these things. Literally identify them, and you can do the writing exercise with every single step. Every single step I'm gonna give you, write this stuff down in journals and get it on paper so it's concrete. Don't try to watch this video and think it's gonna be fixed. You need to put in the work. Number 4, you need to implement new conscious behaviors. You need awareness in identifying where you're fucking up, and then you need the new behaviors to replace them. For example, let's say a girl didn't get back to you, okay? And you're about to double text her. You're about to do it. And you're like, oh, shit, identifying. Can't do that. That's nice. Instead, you implement new conscious behavior. And that could be not doing something. That could be doing an indirect follow-up on another app that is very nonchalant and non-performative and non-eager and non-desperate. You could be on a date and a girl could shit test you, and instead of you pleading with her and agreeing and backing down, in your mind, you identify, this is my old nice guy behavior, this is my old identity, and you switch it and you stand your ground. You stand 10 toes, and you don't agree, and you go back with her because you're implementing new conscious behavior. And so all of your nice guy tendencies, you need to flip them on their head. All the emojis, oh, I was gonna send an emoji, nope. Identify, cut the message in half, right? Cut the paragraph in half. Instead of sending 3 texts, you send 1, and you're implementing new conscious behavior that doesn't come across nice or eager or desperate. And you're now becoming a savant. You're now becoming a guy that is fluent in women and dating because you're behaving in a different way. So if you're gonna do something nice, literally cut the effort in half, cut everything in half. The messages, the effort, the emojis, all of that. You're gonna plan a dinner date? Nope. We're doing drinks for an hour and a half and you're gonna feel the vibe. Maybe she gets to spend more time with you, maybe not. That's new conscious behavior that's actually going to work with women. Now, the final step of this is you need a complete identity rewire. Rewire. When you look in the mirror as a man, you cannot see anything less than a king, anything less than I am him. I'm better than women. I am the man. Because women date up and they want a confident, certain guy. They want a man that knows he is better than them. Part of your beliefs that we need to unlearn, right? Really important to understand this. Women only want a guy that knows I'm better than you. Shut up. I'm taking charge. That's what they need. That's what they want. This is part of your unlearning. And so when you look in the mirror, you have to see a man truly in the bottom of your soul that is a king, that is the shit, that is the man. And so there's a lot of things you can do to completely rewire your identity. Of course, a lot of them is going to be new behavior, right? All this new behavior and all of this unlearning and all of these things are going to reinforce this identity that we're stepping into. But also what I love to do is I love to meditate. I love to do affirmations. I love to write things down. And you need to, on a daily basis, spend time conditioning your mind and your identity and your subconscious mind. 10 minutes a day, stacked up over a year, you're a brand new person in 12 months. A brand new person. I've been meditating and doing all this inner work for like 6-7 years now. It's not a surprise. When I get asked why I'm so confident, why I'm so good with women, I've put the work in. It's not a surprise. My identity is tip top. My self-image is tip top. And so if you don't do this final piece, then it's never going to fully click. It's going to click for a little bit and then you're going to revert back. And you're going to be in this constant struggle because you're still in your old identity. We need to literally kill that motherfucker. We need to kill the old version of you and create this version. Create the king version. And once you do that fully and you reinforce it with behavior, changing, awareness, over time, you will no longer be a nice guy. You will be the guy that women chase forever. And you will be comfortable doing it. You won't feel awkward or you won't feel anxious about not being super nice, which is going to come up when you change your behavior. You're going to fully own it. It's going to be who you are at your core. And this is the pinnacle of being a man that women desire forever. I don't care how old you are, how much money you make, none of that matters. When you master this and master your identity rewire, you become the man. And that is when dating is so fun. That is when you love to date. That is when it's so easy and effortless and you set dates all the time. You could set 2 a day if you wanted to. That is what's on the other side of this internal work. So like I said, click the link below if you want to learn more about my processes or message me on Instagram, TRG, about my one-on-one mentorship program where I take guys that are nice guys that suck with women and in a matter of weeks, literally, they become savants, masters with women in dating, and we go through all this process very, very deeply. I'll see you in the next video.